Tomorrow will finally be the day we have all been waiting for, the release of the Criminal Enterprises DLC. Today I'll be going over the download sizes for this DLC, as well as release times, what to expect, and a whole lot more. As always, if you don't want to miss out on all the Criminal Enterprises DLC content here on the channel, don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notifications. We will be getting a lot more information following the release to the summer DLC tomorrow, so don't miss out on that. Okay, first let's talk about the release time for this summer DLC. It will be releasing on Tuesday the 26th at 10 AM GMT. If you don't know what time that is for where you live, then be sure to use a time converter on Google and search for 10 AM GMT to your time zone. Also, here is a pretty helpful map showing the usual release times for DLCs for your country. Again, if your country is not on here, be sure to use a time converter. 10 AM is not the confirmed time by Rockstar, but it is very likely, seen as though every DLC for the last 2 years has released for me at 10 AM GMT. Now let's talk about download sizes. As of yet, we can't know what the exact download size is, seen as though we don't have the download to the DLC until tomorrow, but we can do some rough estimations judging from past DLCs to GTA Online. As we know, the Criminal Enterprises DLC won't be a larger update in terms of content, mostly quality of life changes and some new vehicles, meaning download size will be a lot smaller than other DLCs. If we look at the Los Santos Summer Special from 2020, the download sizes were particularly small. This was because it was a smaller DLC, which we will base off the predictions. On PS4, the download size was just over 2GB, and on PC, the download size was under 2GB. For this update, I predict the download sizes to be between 4GB to 6GB, with Xbox and PlayStation being around 4 to 5GB, and PC being around 5GB. Each platform differs with download sizes, so make sure you have at least 6GB of storage saved for this DLC on your preferred console. Which platforms will this DLC be releasing on? Well, it will be coming to all platforms, which are Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 4 and 5, and of course PC. Both old gen and next gen will get this update. As of which consoles will receive the update first, it's usually Xbox first, followed by PlayStation, and then PC ends up receiving it last, with the Rockstar Games launcher first, and Epic Games and Steam. So make sure to have your consoles ready, because the download will go live a little bit later after the update releases, so try and get there quick. Now with all that out the way, what can we actually expect with tomorrow's update in terms of content, vehicles, new properties and more? Well, starting off, we will most likely be receiving 10 new vehicles at launch, with 5 or more drip fed in the following month. The new vehicles haven't been confirmed by Rockstar yet, but from the trailer and newswire, we already know what's to be expected and which vehicles we will be receiving. We will be getting 2 new Amani Tech eligible vehicles with this DLC, which include the missile lock-on jammer, remote control and much more. We will also be getting a new Obey sports car based off the Audi e-tron GT. We also will be getting new tuner vehicles and Benny Original Motorworks vehicles, including a new HSW ride from here later in the summer for the latest generation of console users. There will also be some heavily customizable OG vehicles, one of which is the Turismo R from the trailer. We will also be getting a new helicopter based on the MD900, a new Audi R8 will be coming, as well as a new Pegasus sports car based on the Lamborghini Countach. We will also be getting this vehicle right here based on the Mercedes SLR Sterling Moss, and an assortment of new off-road vehicles which we can see from the trailer. A new modern Camaro will be coming in this update, as well as much more vehicles that we don't know of so far. We will also be getting a new vehicle showroom where we can purchase vehicles and test them out, sort of like a modern luxury LS car meet. 2 new rifles will be added, an M16 style rifle as well as a bolt action rifle. As always, I will be testing those weapons out at launch, so don't miss out on that. A new story based contract will be added called Operation Paper Trail, which requires us to go undercover as an IAA field operative to investigate the Duggans in their criminal conspiracy. These missions can be done solo or with 3 other players, and will have setups building up to the storyline. Several existing businesses will be receiving new upgrades and money making opportunities. Those businesses include executives, bikers, gun runners and the nightclub. The executive will receive a new staff manager who sources cargo for your special warehouse, while bikers will receive a new vehicle workshop business similar to the auto shop, allowing you to customize and sell vehicles, as well as a new passive income business to the clubhouse, which includes a bar which requires resupply missions to keep it running. Gun runners will receive a new daily delivery to ammunition for some extra side cash. And finally, the nightclub will receive a new member called Johan, who will help fill up the nightclub warehouse faster with new business battles. Those are just some of the new business improvements coming tomorrow, but that's not all though. We will also be receiving a massive amount of quality of life improvements and changes to the game, including payout increases to the OG heists and the Doomsday heists, as well as adversary modes and races, and some changes to the KD ratio system, making it no longer available in free mode, as well as a huge Cayo Perico nerf for solo players. There is a ton of improvements and features coming to the Criminal Enterprises DLC tomorrow. Now to finish things off, let's talk about how to make some last minute money before the update drops. The best option to make as much money as possible in just under a day is of course Cayo Perico. As a solo player, you're going to want to take a massive advantage of this heist before it is nerfed tomorrow. Make sure to end up with at least 30 million as a baseline for this update, seeing as though you can always make more money down the line for the drip feed content. Also take advantage of some payphone hits in between your heists, as they are also rewarding double money. Diamonds are also available to most players until tomorrow, so try and get some casino heists done with some friends for some extra cash if the Cayo Perico heist isn't available to you. But yes, your best option is the Cayo Perico heist to make some more money before the update. Try and get around 5 to 6 Cayo Perico heists done, which will leave you with just under 10 million, which will be a good starting point judging you do already have at least $1 million or more. If you have a little less than that, get grinding, and even if you have more than 10 million, it's always good to get some last minute money to be able to enjoy most of the content for this update. Anyway guys, let me know how hyped you guys are for this DLC coming in less than 24 hours. If you have any questions, be sure to let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to not miss out on future Criminal Enterprises content. I'll have tons of videos coming, so don't miss out on them. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.